My name is Nick. Welcome to this video. We're going to take a look at the riffs of Badlands and the great Jake E. Lee. Coming up next. Once again, I'm Nick Layton and welcome to this video, the riffs of Badlands. We're going to take a look at the great Jake E. Lee's rhythm style, which became a lot bluesier and funkier when he left Ozzy to form Badlands with the great singer Ray Gillen. And they did 2 killer albums, and then there was an album that was released after Ray passed away, unfortunately. And it's also got some great stuff on it as well. But we're just going to take a look at riffs from the first 2 albums and just hit some of the highlights of those. Before we do that, I've got a free sweep picking guide if you're into arpeggio play and sweep picking in general. I've got a free guide for you down below called Sweep Picking Boot Camp. Make sure you check that out in the link below. Alright, so let's get going on this. That first riff I played was High Wire. So I've been playing this wrong for years, come to find out by watching some videos of Jake playing this. He frets this A note at the 5th fret, low E string, instead of playing the open, which is how I was doing it. So right away you can hear kind of the Led Zeppelin influence. When I think of Badlands, I think Led Zeppelin, I think 70s hard rock like Free and Bad Company and Humble Pie, Grand Funk Railroad, and then you get a little bit of that James Brown influence in there. So I think they're more of that ilk than, say, a band like Whitesnake. They get compared a lot, but I think they're quite different actually. So a lot of Jake's riff have that funky James Brown kind of vibe to them, which we'll get into. But this one's all Zeppelin here. And the notes are, we're going 5th fret low E to the 3rd fret on the A. And again, we're going to play low E on the A note. And then we're playing D on the 5th fret A string. So then we're going to go, and that's 5 on the low E open, 3, 5. So I'm going to play 5 on the A string, bend that up, 5, 3 on the A, and then a quick pull off, 5, 3 open, G on the low E. So all that together. And then the second time. And that's just play through that twice. Comes out on a big fat G chord for the verse section when the vocals come in. So let me play that one more time. Okay, another cool track. It was actually the first video they had. I think it might be the first thing I heard from them, from Badlands, was Dreams in the Dark. And so this one, actually a lead part that goes over that second riff I played there at the beginning, but since this is a rhythm video, riffs video, we'll take a look at that lead part another time. So the intro is simple. It's just Okay, so the verse section on Dreams in the Dark goes like this. We're going to play that twice, and then it goes into a really cool little pre-chorus section. So this is 7/7 on the A and D, and 9 on the G, then 7/6 and 9 on the G. I used to play it like this, which is just a smaller version of this, but Jake likes to add this note in, and it sounds fatter, so it's really cool. Okay, and then got kind of those chickas, what I call them, and they just add sort of to the vibe of this, and then a B to a D power chord. We're going to go to a C with the open strings. So the C power chord with the 2 open strings ringing underneath. A with the 2 open strings. Back to C. And then down to a B with the open strings as well. Whoops. So that's... Here's the chorus. So on the chorus we've got an E power chord, single notes, 2/4 on the A, G on the low E to an A chord, then C, D, all right, super cool. Okay, another one I really like on the first record is Ball and Chain, which was originally a bonus track. So it goes like this. Right out of the E blues scale, playing this E, 7th fret on the A string, and then so right down the blues scale, 7, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3 on the low E, and then a slight bend. Do that again. Except we're going to do a slightly different ending. That's an F sharp power chord to an E power chord. So the whole riff's slow. Again. And then we got to do the verse. It's the cool funky part. So that's playing on the low E string, kind of muted, and then it comes in with 4, 5, 7 on the low E, then to a D to a C sharp power chord on the A string. So like this. Second time, and that's to a D, and then slightly bend that, and then repeat the first one, and then we're going to play this. That's the 6th fret this time, which is a D sharp. And we're going to bend that up slightly too. A little bit of tension there, which is really nice. Then there's an overdub, which plays alongside this, and it's... And those are just E to a D triad, just picking out the notes here. Playing that D to C sharp here instead of, and then playing the E to the D here. The last time it just goes, and then you're back into the riff. Okay, another great riff on the first album is Devil's Stomp, and it goes like this. Alright, so that's a lot of pull-offs and hammer-ons going here right in this little area. Playing open E, 3 to open, pull off, and then on the D string, hammer on from open to 2. Then on the A string, pull off from 2 to open. And then on the low E, pull off from 3 to open. So that's... Then we're going to play 5 and 2 on the D, pull that off, 5 on the A, 5 on the A. And then we're playing 2 and 2 across the A and D. And then the open E. So that's... Hopefully that makes sense. Play that part, that first section slow for you. Then the second part is... And that's 4-2 open on the G. And then we're playing a B flat power chord to an A power chord. Play the whole riff again, and we're going to end it slightly different. So this time, instead of going to the B flat to the A, we're just going. Alright, so let me play the whole riff all together for you. Awesome. Another cool tune is Rumblin Train from the first record. And let's take a look at the chorus riff there. Cool. So if you know the tune, you know where that's heading right into the solo there. Very simple. We just have kind of this 2-note chord idea on the D and G string. There's a C to a G to a D, and then kind of this finish of these double stop. And then a little fill. So the way that works is you've got the C power chord here with the A string, so it gives it kind of an A minor sound. And the blues walk up, blues scale, back to the C chord, open A, and then it's a G, so that's 5 and 4 on the D and G strings. Back to the blues riff. D. Now we're going to do the double stop bend. And then this cool pull off thing. So that's just pulling off from 7 on the D to the open, and then 5 on the D to the open, and then alternating that with the open A string. So we get this. Starts over. This time, and that's just, and then going to the 3rd string, 7/5 to the open, back to the 4th string, and then bending that up as it goes right into the solo. Okay, that's the last time, and that is from the 2nd album, Voodoo Highway. Great tune. I'm just going to show you the chorus here. So it goes from an A to a G power chord across the D and G strings. Big slide. And that's open E, 3/5. Then on the A string, 3/5, 2. Back to G on the low E. So then we come back up to this A on the 7th fret. And then we stretch out to include the F note on the G string. That's a G, an F, and then to a G. Great stuff. Okay, the last riff we're going to take a look at is 3-Day Funk, and this is from Voodoo Highway as well. Super fun to play, funky as all get out. Let me show you, kind of break this down. We're playing a hammer on 7 to 9 on the low E, then hit 7 on the A, and then back to low E. And then we're playing this chord here. It's kind of an E9, but we're just playing this part barred across the 7th fret on the bottom. I'm sorry, the top 4 strings, D, G, E, and D, G, B, and E. So we get this. Okay, and then that's followed by, so now it's 7 and 9 on the A string, 7 on the low E, open, and then this chord. So we're adding the 9th fret on the high E this time. Same chord, but, so that kind of changes it from an E9 to like an E13 type of chord. So we get this. You hear some of the chickas going on there. Again, very common in this Badlands stuff, and it just adds a lot of groove and feel to it. A couple other parts on this. It goes up to an A, to a G major, A major, Back to the riff. And then real quick, it has this really cool, basically the chorus section here, we have this arpeggio thing where we have the bass notes are G, F sharp, E, then C, D, A, B flat, A, G, A flat, G. Okay, so the way that works is Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that look at Badlands, Jake E. Lee, and some of the killer riffs he did on those first two albums. Obviously there's a lot more riffs we could have covered, but it's a good start, and go check out both of those records, and Dusk as well if you can get your hands on that. Some great bluesy hard rock and tons of cool riffs and guitar solos to get into there. Not to mention the great Ray Gillen. Alright, so enjoy that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you grab your sweet picking boot camp down below. I'll see you next time. Rock on.